Hey guys, this is Roman 2003, aka the Confuzzle Cat, and today you guys got me to 3 likes on my video where I showed you guys Joven's castle that I recreated Minecraft, and you can see I started Mari's Season 2 house. But today, I said I would, if I got 3 likes on that video, I would do a tutorial for Mari's house and eventually for every single building. And you guys got me to 3 likes, so I thought I might as well start. Today, we're going to be building Mari's house, and we're going to jump straight into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is actually build an 11 by 11 square out of oak wood planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then, I have this model that I showed off in the video. Okay, then you want to break this block, 2 blocks in on the left-hand side. If you're looking at this way, you're actually gonna put cobblestone in there. You're gonna put it for 5 other blocks to it in, so it's a 1, 2, 3, and then 6, the last one. Then you want to place a door on it. Is it on the outside or on the inside? Oh no, it's actually inverted. This door is placed from the inside, so it's going to be like that. And build kind of an H out of glass around it. Let me see if this looks right. It does. And now we actually want to take some dirt and a lilac. You obviously need to do this on PC for this to work. If I just kind of build it up to this height, we could fill this all in. There is going to be one more window on this side. But yeah, I hope you guys like my new professional thumbnails, as they look more professional. And you want to take 3 dirt blocks, place them in kind of a U shape like that, the same way you would craft a bucket, and place a lilac in it. Too bad Joven didn't craft a bucket, he instead crafted a cauldron, which is not the same as a bucket. Okay, so we want to put a torch here and count 1, 2 blocks away, so 1, 2, now create a 2 by 2 hole, and this is where the other window is. That's basically the first level of the front of Mari's house without like all the flowers you can see over there, and I'm not even totally sure that the flowers are right. Okay, we obviously have to build the rest of the 11 by 11 square, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then just hook it back around. And you should have an 11 by 11 square. Now, despite the block that the door is on being cobblestone, the entire floor in here is going to be birchwood planks, and we'll make room for the water fountain, the indoor waterfall aquarium thing later. Just kind of go mad like I am and kind of break everything so that there's room for the floor. And I actually need to fill that back in with dirt. Thanks so much, guys, for the first MariCraft update world video. It was really weird commentary. You guys got me to over 3 views, and I know this sounds really pathetic, but it really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, just kind of fill in all of this, and yeah, so that is the floor basically. Now on this side, this is already 1 layer, so we want to build a 2nd layer all the way up, and then there's a 2 by 2 window. Most of the windows in Mari's house are 2 by 2, and then 1 straight line for the outline, then build another one, and then kind of build like this little corner shape, and then fill in another row, or actually column, I mean, just like that. And then, so this should be 2 blocks away, and on the same height of the first window, place another 2 by 2 window. Okay. Now, they don't have any windows that are right next to the corner. They're always 1 block away at least. So just go ahead and do yourself a favor. And that's where that is. And this goes along here. Now this version is going to be slightly different from that version, because I'm trying to do the most updated version, so there are some things that are not in the chests or whatever, and so I hope you guys can still enjoy the video. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the window goes on this side. Okay, so 3, okay. You want to count 3 blocks in, so 1, 2, 3. Now you want to say 2 glass blocks, and then this is the first one on top of the first one, then 2, 3, and then diagonally up 1 from that one. And then there's no other windows on this floor on this side, so we just fill in the rest of the side with oak wood planks, which hopefully that's in the right space. I believe it is. Now, how is the back? Oh, the back is pretty normal. 3 blocks in, then 2 blocks away. Okay. On this side, you want to count in 3 blocks. So we have 1, 2, and then 3. Then there's another 2x2 window. And then 2 blocks away from that, another 2x2 window is the last window on this level. Now we kind of need to, we're not going to put the water in yet. We're probably not even going to put it in this episode, because this is probably going to be 2, maybe 3 parts max. We want to kind of position where the glass is going to be. So that's, okay. So it's 2 blocks away from here and 3 blocks away from here. So 1, 2, 3. Somewhere about here. I feel like it's not there. I know there are actually corners to this, and I know that there's a 1x2 spacing inside of there where the water's going to go. So let me check that. Oh, it's not far enough. That's why it looked wrong. So, pretty sure that's right. 2 blocks away from there, 2 blocks away from there, okay. Let me go check that again. It's gonna be a lot back and forth in the video, just saying. Okay, 3 blocks away from there. Yeah, that is right. Now, you do want to destroy a few blocks and just kind of leave them as dirt. This one, and then basically under all of the glass. She just kind of has the dirt exposed and kind of has the water flowing down to there, so fill this up so that it's in line with the top wood blocks. And we're not going to put the water in right now. We might be able to at the end of the video, depending on how much progress we make. Okay, dang it. I need to say that. Now we need to figure out how our stairs are going to be. Stairs that lead up to the second level. But yeah, there's also a crafting table, or chest, crafting table, furnace. Figure those out later. Okay, it starts right under there. Okay, that's pretty easy. I actually don't really remember it. Alright, okay. Now I've got it. You want to come back over here. And see this weird block where there's nothing there? That's where these are going to start. And she just has the dark oak planks going all the way. And it goes all the way up, and it should line up right out there. That looks right. And then the floor on that level is dark oak wood planks. So just line it up with where the glass is, just one layer, and I'll show you guys where it ends because of the stairs in just one moment. Just fill this all in. Obviously leave those 2 spaces and don't destroy the glass. So that's right. Okay, so that should be where it ends. Yep. Just kind of fill everything in, and yep, just like that. Okay. There's a white wool block in the corner over here, just for some random reason, so make sure you put that in. We we do have to make the glass addition, so let me kind of see how this is. I actually kind of have to break in. I'm a vandal, and the 2 pieces of glass back so I can grab my bed. So from here it comes out 7, okay. So you want to take your glass, and wait. Yes, that's so right. So you want to come out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then fill this straight across. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then link it up. There's actually only 2 layers besides this one of glass going in. So 1, 2, and then just fill the rest in. I'll fill in the walls later. The rest of this is just oak wood planks. So fill in this extra space with wood planks. And hopefully my audio is not going to glitch like it did in the last video where I showed off Joven's castle. But yeah, there we go. I'm not going to do all the items in the chest. You can go back and look for yourself. But I do need to see what the orientation is. Okay, so double chest, crafting table, furnace. Okay. Double chest, crafting table, furnace. Okay. So you should have 4 blocks here with the white wool block and say double chest, crafting table, furnace. There we go. Now, there's going to be, I need to grab some of these and some of these. So that's right next to here, and it's a 4x3 with coming out 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then just 4 along, and just kind of fence it off, but no fences right there. And the doors on that one are centered, so we just want to grab our doors. And are those doors inverted? Yes, they are. I'm pretty either most or all of the doors in Mari's house are inverted if you're looking from the outside. But, you know, who cares? I'm doing a tutorial on how to build a house from a really awesome series, so yeah. Okay, then there are torches on the corners. I'm gonna need to grab those. And so 3 blocks in on that side. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. There's going to be just a single block window, just like that. And obviously nothing right there. So 2 blocks away. So then right there, there's going to be a glass block. It doesn't seem right because of the thing yeah, it's only 1 block away from the side on each side. So sorry about that. That should be right there. And then the torches, kinda like this. Okay, this has to be closer in. And then torches on the corners of the fence. And there we go. That's the front. And we're only about halfway through the video-ish. So let's start working on the glass addition. There's a double bed. It's lined up around the end right here. So that should be 2 blocks in with the oak wood. You just place 2 beds, place a glass block on either side, and place a torch on top of both. Glass addition is pretty simple because that's all the furniture that there is. Then build it up 5 high, including this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head straight to the other side and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build it straight across with glass. And yeah, so then just basically start walling it off with glass. And I'll see you guys when I have finished doing the glass. Okay, guys, I've just finished doing the glass and it looks very nice, except I realized that I'm actually missing a row right here, so go in 1 farther so that it lines up with the first line of the wall. Is that right? Oh, it was right the first time. I'm sorry again. I'm really sorry for trying to do this in survival. Then you're like placing glass and then smashing it. I really apologize. Okay. So this is definitely wood planks, oak wood planks. And we're actually almost done with the house. And we're probably going to get the second floor done in this video. I need to see something. Alright. You're going to need an item frame. Just grab an item frame from your local item frame store. Place it right there. A torch next to it. Now technically that's empty now. It used to be filled with a bow. So depending on your preference, either put a bow in there or don't. Just about managed to get that out. I just really wanted to. And so, how do the windows go on each side? So that's 2 blocks in. Now you want to place on the second row, obviously, so that's in line with your eye view. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal up 1, diagonal up 1. And now there's no other windows on this side, so just fill it in on all up here. Dang it, I'm missing the blocks. I don't know how the windows are on the other side. I know there are no windows on that level, and there shouldn't be any on that level. I know there's a long window on this side, but it's only 1 tall, so you can also fill this in. And so, yeah, I need to know how far that goes and where it starts. Okay, so 2 blocks in, and it's 7 long. So 2 blocks in, 7 long. Okay. That means 1, 2, there's 2 blocks in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And now we have to do the stairs on that side. Oh, yeah. And we have to fill in the glass going up to there, and there it just kind of stops, open on the top. And so, we could probably do the water in this video. And just kind of fill all this in. I need to see how the top floor is. Okay, the top floor is yet again birchwood, just like the bottom floor. So grab a bunch of birchwood planks and kind of fill this all in. I'm pretty sure that first row in is still supposed to be, if I can just break in. Yeah, so in line with the item frame. Okay, so in line with the item frame is the last row, so that's correct, and I just corrected one of my mistakes. And how long is the video now? Okay, this video might be a little longer than my older videos, but it's worth it so that you don't have to, like, follow on a big series, because nobody likes that. So, there are going to be stairs there, but I figure it's probably just easier if you just kind of take it and put it all in, and then to later just break it away, because if you're in survival, you'll still get it, and if you're creative, it doesn't really matter. So, we break it on this side. How are the stairs oriented? I need to hop out on the balcony, and then break in again. Okay, so there's actually a dark oak wood plank block in that corner, and so this is basically where the glass ends for the long row, on that block just below that, as you could see there. So that block's actually supposed to be dark oak wood. So right here, this is where the first one goes. And then there's no blocks below these ones. And then it just goes straight up. Just like that. And there is actually another item frame below it. If I just break that, and then grab an item frame. I'll put the bow back later. Oh wait, why am I heading up? Right here, I believe, there's supposed to be that with an arrow in it, which I believe was never taken out, so yep. Delete all of that stuff. And now we're on the top floor. Now, there's a weird kind of sticky outfit right here. So, yeah, just place that there. It's kind of like Lasercorn's mini balcony when he did live there. I first start out by just building a big thing around, of course leaving space for the two doors, which are inverted, so it should look like... Are they like that? I hope I got the orientation correct. Just like that. And I hope I'm speaking loud enough, and I've been coughing a lot because I kind of have a bit of a cold at the moment. And just fill this all in with wood, and then we'll break it away later to get the space for the windows. Now the roof is flat, which is nice because then it's very easy to build. And the windows up here and everything is super easy to do as well. So just fill all that in, and you're going to use your last bed, place it down in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. He did take it away in Lost and Alone in Minecraft when he was trying to find Mari, who had gotten lost, but not what we're doing today. Okay, so there's a bed there. There's also stuff in that corner, like a chest and furnace and stuff. Okay, double chest and then crafting table. So, double chest and then crafting table. Just like that. I need to figure out how the torches are as well. Torches on those two sides. I also have to figure out how the windows are. Dang. So the torches are on those two sides, and I'm just being a total vandal to all of this. Okay, so there are two torches on those sides, so there and there. Nice. There's a single block window right there, and then a double wide one right there. And then count in 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. And so there's going to be a 2 by 5 window, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there should be 3 blocks left on that side. And then just fill it all in. Now, if I'm correct, if you're on the inside, yeah, then the glass is flush with the ceiling. So we know that this is going to be the last layer of oak wood planks. And then just like that. And then just kind of keep this going on in. And just kind of keep spiraling, or whatever your building method is, your way in, so that you can just kind of get the roof finished. Just like that. Okay guys, now that we're on the inside, we want to, there's 2 windows that are essentially centered. Is it 2 blocks in on each side? No, it's 3. Wait, it might just be 3 because I was on the inside. Yep, this is in the right place. There's a torch on the bottom block in the middle, and then just fill it in with glass. And I've learned that this is actually the same on both sides, so just kind of make this symmetrical with the other window that we just did. just like that. Now we need to figure out the orientation of the torches. Then we're going to put in the water. Then we're going to do the last finishing touches like this one. In fact, I'm just going to put this in. Double chest, crafting table, furnace, I believe it was. We'll go check that as we head over to the place. Then we're going to do the flowers, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, so all of that's in the right place. Okay, so there's a torch there. Right. God, this is gonna be a long video. There is a torch. But I need to actually remember this because you're probably getting dizzy just watching me go back and forth and back and forth. A torch right there. Okay, I've got that inside of my head right there, I believe. Yes, that seems right. There was one there, I remember. Yep, that's right. Okay, one on that side, and then one on that side. Okay, so it's always, that one's leaning to the left top. So left top, right top. 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 No, wait, it was the other way around. I'm pretty sure. Whatever, that looks right. Then there was, how many torches on the inside of there? Okay, torch above the wool block, and torches on either side of there. Let's hop in here. And so, torch above the wool block, and then one there and there. And now we have to figure out how the top floor goes. Then we're going to do some water, then we're going to do the flowers, and then we're pretty much done with Mari's house. Or Mari's first house. Okay. So, I'm just going to use these doors to get out. Is there not a torch there? Well, you guys can go find that out for yourselves. I'm just going to not put one there because this is my model. Okay, so two there. You know, they like symmetry, so I'm going to put one there. So, on either side of there and either side of there. Okay. Okay. Can you just... No, you can't. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, guys, we've only got a few more things to do. Now we just gotta get a water bucket. Now we want to go down to floor level with this one, and place one there and there. And that's pretty much that. Now we've got to do a bunch of flowering. Yay! Oh god, guys, this was my least favorite part of doing the house because it's just so annoying to try and get it exactly right. Gonna need these ones. We're gonna need dandelions, which I've already got. I got peonies. Okay, easiest one is probably, yeah, is this one because, okay, so the orchids on the inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dandelions are just lined up with them, so we don't even have to count for this one. So that basically does it for the orchids, so I'll just type in something random so I can throw them away. Then there are 3 rose bushes, one here, here, here. I'm going to close that door. And there's 4 dandelions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 3 rose bushes, 1 dandelion, and another rose bush. So 3, 1, 1 basically. Yeah, that looks right. And there's a peony right here. What the heck? Yeah, that's better. And there's not really that many flowers around back. There's a second one right out here. And there's one over here on the far side. And then, is it just mirrored on both sides? I think it might be. Yeah, 1, 1, 3, 4, 3. So, basically what we see here is exactly what we copied. So 1, 2, 3. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 1. And then 1. Now we just got to do the rest of the front. Which is basically just a bunch of lilacs. Here, 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 here. Okay, did I get that right? Because there's supposed to be torches on either side of there. It's just 5. So, yep. 3, 2, 1. We're done with Mari's house, guys. We completely recreated it. If there's anything you notice that might have been wrong, notify me in the comment section down below. But that is the end of the video here. I thank you all very much for watching this somewhat long video, and I'll see you all later. Bye.